What's on, ladies and gentlemen? My name's Ross, I like games, and today, Double Diamond is here. We did a pre-release opening for Double Diamond just a few days ago at this stage, actually, just at the weekend. Well, now Double Diamond is here properly, and I do need to say right at the beginning of this video, this is a sponsored video. The lovely folks from Millibods Gaming, their logo is on the screen, it will be here the whole time. They were very kind enough to send me a box of Double Diamond, like they have, I think, for every set so far. I like Millibods Gaming, and look, obviously, this is a sponsored video, therefore, I'm not entirely impartial. In fact, and I've made this point many times before, I'm going to keep making it, I turned down a lot of sponsorship. I have turned down way more than I've accepted. There is a reason the other shops, and yes, there were others, who have offered to sponsor box openings for Digimon have heard a no, and Millibods Gaming are the ones that have heard a yes. Because I shop at Millibods Gaming. Because they don't charge above MSRP, they don't take advantage of you, the service is good, it's run by good people, I use them personally, ergo, I like Millibods Gaming and I will use them, you should too. There have been other stores which have literally offered the exact same thing. Hey, can we send you a box of Digimon to open? And I've said no, because I don't use your store and I don't want to recommend it. So yeah, sure. They sent me the box, I'm saying nice things about them, but let's be 100% clear. The only reason I'm doing the opening of Millibods rather than somebody else is because they are the ones that I will use. Really is as simple as that. Anyone want to guess where I got my Tamers Evolution box 1 from? So, Double Diamond. There is a box topper here. It needs to be Bibimon. I managed to trade for the pre-release Bibimon. I do have a couple of Pulsemon in the post. I am delighted. Though if you have a pre-release Bibimon or Pulsemon you want to trade, hit me up. I want to get them. But, I want the Bibimon. Well, sooner or later I'm going to buy the box top Bibimon. Unless it's in here. Oh. Boo! If anyone out there wants to trade Bibimon for Kairamon here, that would be lovely. Seriously, if anyone wants to make that trade, hit me up on Twitter at @TheWassy. Nothing wrong with Kairamon, but I've got my Pulsemon collection going, and quite frankly, I need me a Bibimon. I need the box topper Bibimon. So, we do have a single solitary first anniversary promo pack, which will give you one card. And the general rule with these is, the higher the level of Digimon, the better you have done in terms of your openings. So, there's 10 different types in here. We're only getting one of them. They're all alternate art, so it doesn't really matter, but it's nice to have a little collection to aim for. Who did we done get? We got... Oh, it's exciting. Oh, Phoenix Mom. And they've started mucking about. They haven't done this before. You can see there, they do texture on these cards now. Digimon cards never really were textured before, like Pokemon cards are. Digimon are starting doing that with Double Diamond. This is a beautiful card. And I'm just putting it out there. It's one of the best alternate arts they've done. Although, one of the downsides, unfortunately, or upsides, depending how you look at it, they've now started doing holo rares in BT6. They didn't do that before. So it means it takes a lot more sleeves when you do your opening, because unsleeved they will scratch. Okay. Phoenix Mon was a really good pull from that pack. I wanted the Bibimon. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not going to lie to you, ladies and gentlemen. I wanted the Bibimon. So, the other thing is, like we say, since Booster 1.5 finished, they are down to one booster pack artwork. Booster 1.0 and 1.5, they actually did 4 different artworks. The Japanese and 3 more. 3 more for 1.5, 2 more for 1.0. They've stopped doing that now. It is just the one artwork, but that's okay. So, let's get rolling. What are we looking for in the opening? Alternate art Pulsemon is the big one for me. I want... And BT6, if you're a Pulsemon fan like me, you've got Bibimon, pre-release Bibimon, box topper Bibimon, Pulsemon, pre-release Pulsemon, alternate art Pulsemon, and then you've got the pre-release winners Pulsemon. So there's quite a lot to go for. There's Macmon and Sora and Mimi. The other thing is, of course, that in this set, we do have the Ghost Omnimon. We talked about this in a previous video. We don't know what the pull rates are. They are low. Now, they do seem to be quite a bit higher than in Japan. In Japan, they are ridiculous. Over here, I mean, look, I saw a whole bunch going up on Facebook Marketplace when the pre-release happened. So they are out there, but you could easily buy, you could buy a couple cases and not pull one. So they are ridiculously rare, but they're not that kind of mythical level we see in Japan. They are just extremely rare. So we got a Pokemon, an Ornismon, a Pagumon, there's an Ogremon, and an Agamon Bond of Bravery. Our first super rare. General rule is 7 super rares and 2 secret rares / alternate arts. And we did get the Gabumon Bond of Friendship in our pre-release packs along with Jesmon. So, I mean, look, if we could not pull Jesmon or Agamon, and we could pull 7 others, then that would... And then the secret rare was Beelzemon, because we pulled an Alphamon in the pre-release, then that would leave us 1 super rare away from completing the set after 1 box and a pre-release, which, if you're looking to just get 1 of every card like I am, that is a great way round. So, yeah, if we could pull 7 super rares that are not Jesmon or Gabumon, that would be just lovely. Bauhuckmon with Systemon Noir suspiciously absent. There's your Toy Agamon, your Tinkermon, your Belated Disaster, your Wizardmon. There's a Flamemon, Cutting Edge, Dynasmon. Oh, Cutting Edge was a rare. Ha! Didn't look like it for a minute. So we got Dynasmon, our second super rare of the box, which is lovely. Now, what I will say, super rares now, because the rares are hollow, the super rares and the rares, there's not quite so much distinguishing them. Pre-BT6, what you would see is the rares had the little gold foiling around the level and all of that, and the super rares were just foiled all over. They are less... What's the word I'm looking for? They are less different. There's a better word. I can't remember it right now. They are less different than they were before, which is interesting. But we see like the secret rares and those promos now have texture on, and I'm a sucker for textured cards. So if that's the trade we've made, I'm actually alright with it. Taikamiya and Wyvern's Breath. I will say that doing an opening and having to sleeve 2 cards per pack is a bit of a pain, but the kind of foil we've got on here is... it's going to scratch easily. And it's a little bit weird, right? Because that's like my main gripe, is I just now have to sleeve, like, so many more cards. Because that means I need more sleeves, and it means that I have, when it comes to actually keeping them, it's a bit of a pain. You'll notice Pokemon there is a common, so there is no pre-release. When we get round to BT7, Pulsemon becomes a common, so no pre-release card, but the whole line is there. We got Izzy and Joe and Rebellimon. So even though there's no pre-release Pulsemon to get, there is an option card and the rest of the evolution line. So there are going to be a bunch of Pulsemon related pre-release cards I am going to need to be picking up. So BT7, if you're a Pulsemon fan, like I say, like I am, BT6 and 7, they are sets which are going to appeal to you, I think is fair to say. Okay, so there's your Memory Boost, there's your Gigadramon, Tapiamon, I adore that artwork. There's your Eldradamon, like that one. Aesmon, you can put 50 of them in your deck, which is kind of cool. We got ourselves an Arbamon, Gewott Schwarmer, Macmon, and Systemon Seal. Oh, I don't know how I feel about that. And there's a little bit of texting on that card as well. Here's the deal. Outside of Pulsemon, this is the next most alternate art I wanted. And the reason is really simple. Systemon Seal is special. Because Systemon Seal doesn't exist in Japan. In Japan, they are basically taking all of the Systemon Noir cards and just turning them into Systemon Seal. So that means that the Systemon Seal alternate art is, I mean, firstly, it's a good playable card. And secondly, it is a card that, like, all the collectors in Japan are going to want. I mean, I've already had, one of my friends in Japan has already hit me up and been like, can you get me a Systemon Seal? And as long as I pull 2 in this box, heck yeah. And if not, I'll almost certainly buy some more at some point. And then I will. Because System on Seal isn't available in Japan, it's a card they can't have. And then you got some of the alternate arts like Bauhuckmon as well. But I wanted a Pulsemon. And you don't usually get 2 alternate arts in a pack. We got Rattlestar and... ooh! As a Longmon. This is good. Right now, we pulled 3 super rares, which are not the ones I got in my pre-release, and we've pulled the second best alternate art in my estimation. At least in terms of my personal list of ones I want to be getting. It's number 2. And now the question is, do I just go and buy a Pulsemon, and then I've got both the ones I want, or do I try and trade System on Seal for a Pulsemon, knowing that System on Seal is probably the more sought after card? It's an interesting question. So then we got your Bakamon there, that is quite a cute little card. Your Dragomon, Reinforcing Memory Boost, your Boogieymon, another Aesmon, I need 50 of those apparently. Demi-Meramon, Teropiamon, Pile Volcamon, Magna Kidmon, and Titamon. Now it's weird, right? Look at them side by side. One of them's a rare and one of them's a super rare. Because you've got cards like Magna Kidmon here, which is just a rare, but it always looked like a super rare, but without the foiling. Now you give it the foiling, there's no real difference between these 2 cards. They're both level 6s, they're both powerful cards, they look the same, there's no texture on either of them, they're both fully foiled, but this happens to be called a rare and this happens to be called a super rare. Which I do find really interesting. It's one of the weird things. Like I say, making the rares like the super rares is a weird one. And it does mean that you get ones like Magna Kidmon that, you know, they're a bit more common to pull from packs. But in terms of the look of them, they might as well be super rares. There's no, at least as far as I can tell, and let me know in the comments if I'm missing something, there's no material difference between them once you get them there with the foiling. Forbidden Trident, oh, we missed one. There's your Bauhuckmon, there's your Parasaurmon, your Glaive Memory Boost. There's a regular BBmon. Didn't actually have one of them yet, so that's cool. There's an Impmon, Majiramon, and Red Reamer. Of course, in terms of rares, we haven't actually pulled a Pulsemon or a Sealmon yet, and I very much need them. To be fair, I probably need a playset of Pulsemon. Although it's not a card which looks like it's going to be a game-breaking card. I've already seen people selling playsets for like a cost of a booster. So that might be something I need to get on sooner rather than later. Although, if like me, there are a few singles you want to pick up from the set. And like I've said, for me, it's a playset of Pulsemon and the alternate art Pulsemon. If there are singles you're looking for, just give it a couple days until the set's fully out. Because basically, you know, Pulsemon started off as a 30 quid card, the alternate art. I've already seen it for 18. Oh, System on Blank and Iron Fisted Onslaught. I've already seen it for 18 quid. And like I say, we're sitting here on Wednesday, the set isn't out till Friday. And it's been delayed in the US. So basically, if you're looking for singles from the set, I wouldn't go now. The singles I have bought are, or traded for, are the pre-release cards. Because, I mean, don't get me wrong, the US pre-release hasn't happened yet. So there are going to be more on the market. They're just going to be in the US and a bit more awkward to trade for. But the pre-release cards, when they go, they're a real pain. Like trying to get BT4 pre-release cards at this stage is a bit of a pain in the neck. So pre-release cards you need to try and trade for or buy around pre-release. But the singles from the set, you're better off waiting. So we've got an Ogremon and an Entmon. Okay. I mean, I'll be perfectly honest with you, right? In terms of rares, I'm still missing Pulsemon and System on Seal. And I'm going to be a little bit sad if... Oh, I broke the sleeve. And I'm going to be a little bit sad if I go through the whole box and there ain't no Pulsemon in there. That will make me sad. Like I say, I think alternate art Pulsemon is not happening. Oh. Because, like I say, I'm sure it's happened. I'm sure some people have. Generally, when I open a box, and I've opened a few boxes at this point, and they're all on the channel. You can go and check the tape. But generally speaking, I tend to open one secret rare and one alternate art. So let's just hope the secret rare is Beelstarmon. That would be very good. I don't really want another Alphamon. Love the art on Electromon. There's some really good art in this set. I mean, there is in every set, but I feel like this set might have knocked it up a bit of a notch. It's a lovely one. and Acid Injection, Flamemon, Manticoremon. Ah, there we go. There's my system on seal. Nice. I would still like a second one though, because like I say, I've got a friend in Japan who's after one. But we got system on seal, so now, and we got half a box to pull a Pulsemon, right? You got to think it's probably going to happen. Of course, we've just opened half a box and not got a Pulsemon, but shh, it's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. So first half of the box, how did we do? Good. We got 4 super rares. Basically, we got half a box worth. We were expecting 2 of these and 7 of these, so 4 and 1 is good. We got 4 we haven't got so far, including Agumon Bond of Bravery, and we got the alternate art system on seal, which, like I've said, is the second most sought after by myself. First half of the box, that'll do, pig. That'll do. So there's your Nanimon, your Bauhuckmon, there's your Parasaurmon, your Ginkakumon, your Octomon, there's another Bibimon, hey dude, there's your Mojamon, your Impmon, Gundramon, and Systemon Blank, which is a good card to be fair. Gundramon, again, it's a rare, but it doesn't look like a rare, it looks like a super rare because of the new foiling on the rares. I've mentioned in the last couple sets how we do have these rares now that have full art and look very much like super rares. And it's weird to me that they are now, to all intents and purposes, the same. It's just weird seeing it, honestly. But I just love them. I think that artwork, I know, like, you know, this is a common card. If you fought it, it would look like a super rare. I'm not upset about this. I don't see any reason all the cards have to be like this. Give me some random common full arts. I am down for it, ladies and gentlemen. I am down for it. Oh, there's something good in this box, ladies, in this pack. Rebellimon and, oh. And I know I shouldn't be upset pulling an Alphamon, right? But I don't want an Alphamon. I want Beelstarmon. And the worst part is, I don't know if anyone's going to want to make that trade. Incidentally, if anybody does want to trade an Alphamon for a Beelstarmon, they're both secret rares, they're both BT6. Hit me up, I would be delighted. It's a little bit sad. Because I'm going to be honest with you, right? I completely lucked out in BT5. In BT5, I just naturally opened both the secret rares, and it meant complete... Oh, I still don't have a Lord Nightmon. But it meant completing that set was pretty easy. Although, to be honest, you don't buy Lord Nightmon when BT5 is the new set. Because it rules the format. Now that BT6 is out and Lord Nightmon takes a hit competitively, that's when you go and buy the single. Another Rebellimon and a Wyvern's Breath. Right, I've opened enough Rebellimon. Where's my Pulsemon? Where's my other system on seal? They're the cards we're looking for. Rebellimon's been in there in 2 packs in a row. I think I've opened 3 of them now. I don't want one. I've got enough. Don't need any more of them, ladies and gentlemen. Don't need any more of them. So it's shaping up to be a weird box. The anniversary promo was great, but the box topper wasn't the one we wanted. Having said that, there was only a 1 in 6 chance it would be, so let's not go crazy. The secret rare is the wrong one, and the alternate art is the wrong one, but it's the second best one. And so far, we haven't doubled up on any super rares, which is another thing that was important to me. Oh my goodness, another Wyvern's Breath and a Mamimon. So some of the rares, like Wyvern's Breath and Rebellimon here, are repeat. And again, 2 packs in a row, Wyvern's Breath. I don't want more of these. I still haven't pulled a Pulsemon. I still don't have my Pulsemon. I need a Pulsemon, ladies and gentlemen. Need a Pulsemon. Come on, Pulsemon. I've still got to believe there's one in this box, right? It's got to believe there's one in the box. Although again, buying a single Pulsemon is not going to be difficult. That's not the point. So there's your Toy Agumon, your Mammothmon, your Bakamon, your Kinkakumon, your Forbidden Trident, Judgment of the Blade. There's an Impmon, a Pinamon, Howling Memory Boost, and a Gundramon. Nice. Oh, wait. And a Skull Greymon. Which is a super rare, incidentally. Which doesn't look like it. Because it's not full art. One of those is a secret rare, and one's a rare. Weirdly, Gundramon is the rare. But it's nice to have a second one of those. That is a beautiful card. So there's another super rare and another one, which we can add to the didn't have it before list. So just don't give me a Jesmon and don't give me an Agumon Bond of Friendship. Although weirdly, right, they are arguably the two best super rares in the set. So yeah, I don't know. There's your Gigadramon, that's got cool artwork. Tapiamon, I'm in love with the art on that card. There's your Goblimon. There's an Easmon. Ginkakumon Promote. Agumon looking happy. Geralt Schwarmer. Rattlestar. And TK Takaishi and Kari Kamiya. So we are still expecting, I think it's just 2 super rares now. I think that's all we're expecting at this stage. I think that's it. I think we've got 5 and 2, yeah. So we're still expecting 2 super rares, and I need a Pulsemon. I need a Pulsemon. At this stage, having pulled an alternate art and a secret rare, I think my chances of pulling Pulsemon are very, very slim. Although, like I've said, I expect that card to be 15 quid before long, so we can pick one of those up. But I need my regular Pulsemon. I need it. There's your Babamon, Flybullet, another Gundramon, and another Magna Kidmon. Now, weirdly, right, you keep giving me Gundramon after Gundramon. I mean, firstly, it's really playable in the Musketeers deck. And secondly, it's just a beautiful, beautiful card. I'm not upset if I keep pulling Gundramon. Like, you keep giving me Rebellimon? Nah. The thing is, right, I've opened at least 3 Rebellimon, 3 Wyvern's Breath, 3 Gundramon, and 0 Pulsemon. And I've gotten to that weird stage in the opening where I'm just like, there is this one random rare that I really want. I'm opening 24 packs. Give me that rare. So far, not happening. So, there's your Azuramon, your Dragomon, your Bakamon. There's your Veluchamon. There's another Bibimon. Hey, dude. Wizardmon. Volcanomon. Morphmon. And Cutting Edge. Boom. Incidentally, there is also still that chance of the Omnimon, which I think is extremely unlikely. Like I say, the pull rate seems to be higher than it was in Japan, but that is really not saying much. The pull rate in Japan was absolutely dreadful. So, I think we've got 4 packs left. I believe we are still looking for 2 super rares. There should be 2 more super rares. And I need my Pulsemon. So, that's what we want. Pulsemon and 2 super rares that aren't Bond of Friendship or Jesmon. I ain't playing either of those decks. I'm going to play green or I'm going to play something based around Pulsemon. I'm not going to be playing either of those decks. So, I don't need multiples. There's an Entmon. Ooh, and a super rare Easmon. Nice. That is nice. So there's only 1 super rare to go. So far, we haven't doubled up. That means I have pulled 8 of the 10 super rares in the set. And as somebody who just wants a binder with 1 of every card, not alternate arts, let's go silly, I'm now potentially going to be 1 secret rare and 1 super rare away. So my singles list is going to be, you know, up to a playset of Pulsemon, 1 alternate art Pulsemon, Beelstarmon, and hopefully just 1 super rare. Although, again, where's Pulsemon? We've got 3 packs left and we ain't pulled 1 yet. It's just a rare. Right. Demi-Meramon, Underworld's cool, and a Huckmon. Are we actually not going to do it? Like, I get not pulling Bibimon. That was a 1 in 6 chance. That's fine. I get not pulling the alternate art of Pulsemon. I think it's less than a 1 in 6 chance. But I really did think we would pull a regular Pulsemon. We got 2 packs left. 1 of them should have a super rare in. And there's got to be a Pulsemon in here. I mean, goodness, right? Making a Pulsemon collection. I know that the first 2 Pulsemon, or the first one and the alternate art of it, I know they're promos and they're a pain. Although I've got to place at the first one, so yay! I know the alternate art's going to be annoying. I know the pre-release one's going to be annoying. All of that is fine. But the regular rare? That should not be the one I'm desperately trying to search out. Matashita and Manoa Bellucci. Which means, in theory, there is only 1 more rare spot left in this box. There's 1 pack left with 2 rare spots, but we know basically one of them is going to be a super rare. unless we only get 6 super rares, which I'm going to be honest, in a box is stingy. It's always been 7. It's like literally always been 7. And so that other spot has got to be Pulsemon, or else we've somehow opened an entire box without pulling one, and that's weird, and I don't like it. Right, come on, let's do this. There's a Pokemon, is that a sign? Probably not. Be nice if it was. Kyaremon, nobody really cares. Show me the Pulsemon. No! Yay! Kind of. Because that's 6 super rares in a box. So am I happy about that or am I sad about that? Because on the one hand, finally pulled and an Ancient Troymon we hadn't pulled yet, and I love that card. So on the one hand, we finally pulled my boy, which is lovely. On the other hand, 6 super rares? It's always been said. Now, there was one box I got 8, which was nice. But up until now, it's always been 7 super rares per box. We didn't get 7 super rares in this. We got 6. No, we didn't. We got 7. You might have noticed the video skipped a bit and something changed. I forgot that Mamamon was a super rare. Pulled one of these earlier. Completely forgot it was a super rare. And I'm sorry for those of you that were watching the video and went, Wassy, what about your Mamamon? Wassy, what about your Mamamon? Because I'm sorry I couldn't hear you. This is a pre-recorded video. But yeah, we did get the 7. Although, right, now that all of the rares are foiled, these don't look like super rares anymore. And it has somewhat taken the shine off of these super rares. I've been saying it all video. It's a big talking point in BT6. They look weird. The thing is, overall, I'm calling this a pretty big win. No, we didn't hit the 1 in 6 chance of Beavermon, but I'm going to pick that card up for like a $5, so no issues. No, we didn't pull the alternate art Pulsemon, but it's going to be fairly cheap. I'll be fine. What we did do was we pulled 7 super rares we hadn't pulled, which means we've now pulled 9 out of 10 naturally. So only 1 I need to pick up. And sure, we got Alphamon rather than Beelstarmon, and that was the wrong one. And we got Systemon Seal over Pulsemon. But we got 7 super rares that weren't doubles. We got the... Honestly, it's one I wanted, and it's probably going to be way more expensive than the Pulsemon, because it's both better and sought after by Japanese collectors. So I think, and we got the boy. And I kind of love, after all of that, it was the very last card in the very last pack that turned out to be Pulsemon. There is something beautiful about that, and I'm pretty happy. So there we go. That's my box. Shout out once more to Minibods Gaming, who are awesome and who did hook us up with a box. It is a sponsored video, but as I said at the beginning, it's a sponsored video because they're the best. They are the ones I use. And if they weren't sending me a box and I wasn't going to my LGS, local game store, they'd be the ones I'd use. So basically, they're the best, and that's why we do sponsorship with them. But now, guys, it's over to you. Are you buying any BT6? What are you hoping for? What do you want to pull? If you've already opened some, what did you pull? Go nuts in the comment section, but be nice. And then the usual deal, comment, like, subscribe, Patreon, all of that. Look after yourselves till next time. Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ross, and you've been watching Wassy Plays. Bye.